We'll call upon this in our warrant.
Ought we adjust our inventory?
Are your travel preparations...
Hi. Have your pick. What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again soon.
The life of a salesman surely has its own trials.
Hey!
Are you certain we ought to enter someone's home on a bit?
Beg pardon, cousin. Have you seen Valmiro? I wager he's on another mad quest for flowers, or bugs, or whatever takes his fancy of late. It's a bother, but we can't very well leave him to wander off to his death. Would you help me find him? Many thanks, cousin. We should ask the other villagers afore all else. One of them must have some word of him.
Perhaps one of the other villagers,
May know
Mira's whereabouts.
Still wandering all over the peninsula, are you? You know we've a perfectly good village right here, Sir Arisen.
See if we can't find a witness or two about the village. Valmiro's antics are hard to miss, and harder still to forget. I'm sure someone will recall him.
Hello.
Valmero saw him up a tree in pursuit of a bird or the like, but that was some time ago. Missing? Again? Micah's breath, the lad's head must be stuffed with seaweed. He did talk about exploring the lands further south last I saw him. I wager you'll find him there. By a forest or river, most like. Someplace with critters to get after. I only praise more than a corpse when you find him.
Valmiro, eh? I've not seen him today. Though not long past we spoke about creatures of the sea. Well, in truth, he spoke. I mostly made a show of listening. Perhaps you'll find the lad on the shore. Worth a visit, I'd warrant.
No one knows what tomorrow may bring.
Hail.
Valmiro, forgive me, sir. I've yet to meet all the people of this village. Though, one moment. I did see a young fisherman not unlike you describe, near the shore. Seemed a kind enough lad, if a bit unawares, as if his mind was elsewhere.
Hail.
Why not avail yourself of the inn to rest a while, Arisen?
Someone, I suppose. Take care, Arisen. Sea
Someone
monsters
help
prowl
me.
the shoreline.
That was a bad idea. Please, herbs. I need herbs. Many thanks, Cuz. Might I ask what brings you so far afield? You came in pursuit of me? Forgive me, Cuz. I guess it's nothing new. What can I say? I seize upon some idea, or perhaps I should say the idea seizes me, and before I know it... Well, I suppose all is well enough now. I'll go back to the village with all speed. I shall endeavor to limit my future explorations to nearby the encampment.
I don't know.
I've gained
We'd best go
quest
after
knowledge.
him. I hope we'll not need repeat this at the encampment. Just the same, we'd best have a look. Perhaps we'll find ore among the crags that litter this place. Let's have a look at that rise in the land. There may be aught to harvest. The Duke could stand a commission
there.
some new
It is
roads.
here.
It's so dark. Not again. Please, herbs. 2 of them. I am eternally in your debt, Kaz. After my last trial, I thought to bring herbs of my own, but they were used all afore I took notice. Seems caution is first to go when inspiration strikes. Still, I count this journey a success, made more so by your fine company. Perhaps to the Witchwood next.
Not one like to survive
I've
in the
learned
wilds,
what to do
is
in this
he?
quest. He certainly has a talent for passing out.
Next is the Witchwood, is it? No doubt we'll find him in dire straits. As ever. The wood grows thicker.
My back, neck, head, stomach too.
I've lost count. How many times does this make?
Yet again. Please, cuz. I need herbs. 3. A thousand apologies, cuz. Somehow, you always end up bearing my burden. I considered myself well equipped this time, truly. But my stores were heavy, the monster was quick of foot, and I lacked the everyday sense to avoid such a mess in the first place. In the future, I shall confine my explorations to the village proper. These wanderings of mine lead only to trouble. I'll straight away to home, and no delay. You have my word on this.
happy to hear he's safe.
I feel more familiar with this quest now. Shall we report in?
Shall we report in?
Even he cannot be so reckless as to further put himself in harm's way. Let's tell Merrin.
Wolves hunt in packs. The light of the sails surely has its own
Suppose this
trials.
dried fish keeps long.
Appears this grocer is responsible for much of the village's provisions.
I am pleased to see Valmiro about, and none the worse for wear, it would seem. He's a wandering spirit. I know it pains him to cause worry, but he can't manage otherwise. In any case, cousin, you have my thanks.
Join me for a drink?
Now I think on it, I found this not long ago. Long as I have you here, I ought pass it on to you.
Do watch your funds.
Why not avail yourself of the inn to rest a while, Arisen?
I thought to find you here. They speak of you in every corner of the capital. They say the Arisen has returned.
We've near arrived!
Oh, thank you so much.
Bandits, Master. Pray, be careful.
Hold nothing back!
On the road!
I am supporting. They attack in quick succession.
Bloody hell!
Serve well beyond their conspiracy. Hunter after their strike.
Bloody hell. Bloody hell.
Did it!
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
If there's naught to see here, let's press on.
An ancient fort, to be sure. Who can say just when it was built?
Mind your steps, Master. This fort holds many twists and turns.
So, the celebrated Arisen is come. You look able enough. But I've no patience for pomp. I'm a man of substance, you see. I've a policy of speaking only with folks possessed of their own will. Individuals, like. We've our own ways of testing the strength of a fellow's will here, if you've the stomach for it. There's naught can prove a man's will but his actions. His actions brings a band like mine together. Results. If you would walk among us, you'll adopt the same philosophy. Which is to say, do as you're told. So listen well. You've two paths before you. First is to quash the competition. To the northwest lies a riding band of thieves. See a few of their numbers laid to rest, permanently. The second is to rid us of a traitor. There is one who broke his oath and left this place without my leave. Find him and see that he reaps the consequences. Make your choice. I care not which. Do one of these, and I will know you for a person of will. We shall talk of recompense then.
They'll never trust us until we've proven our mettle.
Could the bandit traitor be here in Cassidus? Perhaps the traitor thief is here. The life of a salesman surely has its own trials.
Dried fish or a local staple.
All spoke of me. They know me for a traitor. I'd little doubt they would. Mole took me in as a boy. Said he saw promise in me. And here I've given him naught for all he's done. Just up and left. Left thieving now too. You're the Arisen, sir. Mayhap you would know best. What ought I do? Aye. I fear you have the right of it. 'Tis the proper thing to do. I cannot run from the oaths I've sworn. I shall return as you say. Like as not, I shall walk to my death, but at least I shall die a man. I thank you, sir. Farewell. Aye. I fear you have the right of it. This is the proper thing to do. Kind of you, sir.
Oi, good fisher.
Remember to both buy and sell items regularly.
Why not avail yourself of the inn to rest a while, Arisen? I've learned what to do in this quest.
Bandits, Master. Pray, be careful.
Ranged attacks serve well in these open spaces.
Hold nothing back!
Snatch off any tusks you break. The village is as slow as to draw.
Draw inside us! Use my support!
The tusk is broken loose! Here's some more. They're left exposed after a grand strike.
The upper hand. Our strength brought us
We have
victory.
triumphed.
Counter after they strike. Best we give that place a wide berth.
That holds a home to thieves now.
We've no cause to get too close, Master, and plenty of reasons not to. It is an impressive structure. Thieves or no, we've not to gain from unnecessary combat. It was no easy choice. Let's back and tell more then.
I must say, I am well surprised to see our traitor Ailes resolved so. He is here. Pike has come back. Our law has ever held death for oath breakers. Knowing that, he still came back. Said his life was ours to take in recompense for his betrayal. He left us to thieve alone, then became some innkeep's pet when he failed even at that. He was a weakling, adrift on fortune's tide. But now, after meeting you, he returned. He made his choice, proved the strength of his will. I thought it only fitting to reward such growth, so I've decided to forgive his transgression for now. 'Tis a stay of execution. You have proven your will, Arisen. In return, I grant you freedom. You're an equal among us now. The freedom to follow your own will where it takes you is a precious thing indeed. Here, bring this whene'er you wish to pass. I shall see you are granted free transit.
Tis a port crystal, Master. So this is the Pawn Guild. It's usually more lively.
I'm trying to keep focus. A fellow has to stay ready.
Also, some weapons can be further enhanced with their aid. You need to save them if you want.
Ever a pleasure.
That's a real treat. My thanks.
Some walk here, eh? I was dispatched from the capital to aid in your travels, Arisen. I can offer you rest or see unwanted goods safely back to the inn in Grand Soren. It is my pleasure to serve, sir. Just name it, sir. Just name it, sir. Come again.
'Tis hard to find reason to go on. Come, don't be shy. Come, don't be shy.
This fortress is meant to protect Grances from the dragon. It does look very solid.
Aye. 'Tis dangerous. Just name it, sir. Oh. As you like.
There's a path here at the water's edge.
Given the look of things, we'd best be well prepared before pressing on.
The beasts of these parts are proving a greater challenge, to be sure.
You don't take fire.
The leg!
Tusk is broken!
I shall take on the sword.
Common attack cannot pierce its armor! Their legs armor is red! We must be cautious. His armor is bent.
They're left exposed after a grand strike. Don't care to meet whatever left these giant footprints behind. It is a far different climb from the capital. Perhaps it bears novel fruit.
Armed bandits arisen.
My support!
Did it!
It'll take more than that.
We don't
Brace
take
for magic,
kindly
Arisen.
Stay
trespass.
vigilant, Master. They said a band of thieves passed this region.
They attack in quick succession.
Counter after they strike.
Strength brought us
Strength in numbers arisen.
Tis treacherously steep. Talk is, a band of woman thieves makes their den in these parts.
What a drop. It is like the open space is about to reach out and take you. Cyclops! Into its
Tusk is broken loose! I cannot breach its armor! Snatch up any tusks you stay free! Did it!
Take more than that!
thieves!
These Malkin's claws bite deep.
They attack in quick succession. The strongest. I support you. You shall not cast!
Did it! We have triumphed.
Keep watch for falling rocks as we walk the slopes, Master. Careless running can leave a fellow out of breath and vulnerable.
This hold is home to thieves now. For a man to meet their leader. He may have if he wore a woman's kit. Our search would go much easier were we able to use this gate. Keep watch for falling rocks as we walk the slopes, Master.
You haven't left yet? You do know how to treat a lady.
Would be wise to not arouse the ire of the local bandits. Seems there's more than one way to deal with bandits. This fort was built by a duke of old. I reckon it's worth investigating.
With the next, Master.
Fort, to be sure. Who can say just when it was built? I fear we're not like to get far speaking with their leader.
How do your fortunes fare? How goes it?
You've got a shine to your eye. Here, let's have a proper look at you. Not bad. So you know of us then. Aye, we're thieves. We do as we please. 'Tis the draw to this life, really. My girls are free to do whatever they like, save disobey my orders. There's aught about you appeals to me. What say you join us? You will, aye. Now that you're one of us, it's time that you did a bit of work. There's another band of thieves comes around these parts. A haughty bunch, for rats. And their feckless fop of a leader's always blathering on some philosopher's drivel of manners and will and all. Go and pound the pride out of a few of them, aye?
Rumors tell of their leader's hatred.
Quit your dallying about. Go and take care of those other bandits already.
Let's have a look.
were not like to get far speaking with their leader. An ancient fort, to be sure. Who can say just when it was built?
Take care you don't fall.
There must be a ladder nearby. Let's draw a lantern and have a look.
It was most like a watchpost once.
For all her fearsome mien, Ophis keeps pets, showers them with affection no less. Her favorite is a Cyclops I've the misfortune of having to feed. The dim beast always seems like to mistake me for its meal. 'Tis fearful work it is. I dearly wish someone else would take it up in my stead.
I've learned what to do in this quest.
I've gained quest knowledge.
The worm's coming has driven beasts.
This scenery is quite a change.
I reckon if we caught a harpy, it could ferry us across. A chimera, Arisen! Attack while I hold it! Any of the targets in the missile magic will still the light! Go to silence! Attack! Red steel upon it! Snake is live! Forward! Drive! This stretch was once a river, and quite dry. Seems there's a path atop the hill as well.
This is Harpy territory. Keep watch on the skies. There, Master! Snow Harpies!
Only evergreens grow in this cold. Perhaps we might harvest one of them. Strike! Lest the harpy sink! If this path poses too great a risk... Stupid you!
Use my support!
Let's have its armor and shield off!
The road splits now. Let's be doubly sure that it seems to run.
Let's be rid of the stone thrower first! I've gained quest knowledge.
The creature eats, and happily. Let's bring word of this to that woman thief.
Treasure, perhaps?
What's this?
You look well. Hi there. You look eager.
Tis a queer growl comes from beyond the blue. Use my support!
did it! Insolence! Strength in numbers, Arisen. Breed like rabbits, these goblins.
Snow hopping!
There, Master! Sophia!
A word of advice.
Beware the link they spew! Chase it! There, Master! Retain the seven! There, any threats and attacks!
Signs of the camp out here.
Don't let them drag you off!
This should change the stakes.
Burn their wings! Burn their wings!
Let's have a look.
There, Master! Snow hoppers! Beware the hoppy sword! There, Master! Wolves! Bandits, Master. Pray, be careful. Ranged attacks serve well in wide open spaces.
Armed bandits arisen!
Fresh meat.
Any that would target the Arisen
Support you. They're left exposed after a grand strike. Attack in quick succession. It'll take more than that.
They're left exposed after a grand strike.
Take care you don't lose your footing.
Great Wall. It was built to keep all manner of beasts from Grancis.
It is difficult to judge distance when facing foes across such open plains. Goblin packs are ruled by the strong.
There, Master! Snow harpies! There, Master! Snow harpies!
Arisen, I am at your side.
Something great on this beast. This is no man's work.
Did it! Seems there's a path atop the hill as well.
Ranged attacks serve well in wide open spaces.
I reckon if we caught a harpy, it could ferry us across.
The worm's coming has driven beasts to flood in from the mountains. This scenery is quite a change.
There, Master!
It was
Snow
most like a
harpies!
watch post once.
Are you the one, then, who fed the Cyclops for me? My thanks, friend. You're quite something to have tamed a beast. Have you some magic to speak with their kind? Well, I'll pass word on to Lady Ophis. She'll be pleased to hear of it, no doubt. Mayhap you'll find aught in common as friends to beastkind both.
I feel more familiar with this quest now.
There must be a ladder nearby. Let's draw a lantern and have a look.
How goes it? One of my girls tells me you fed my Cyclops. She said the creature took to you warmly. For true. I thought I might be the only one he suffered gladly. But you too, huh? I like it. I like you. From this day on, your family. If you ever have need of us, come and see me. We'll do all we can. You're a real prize. To come wandering into the lion's den, eager as you please. An imbecile or half-wit elf.
is your hometown, is it not, Arisen?
The life of a salesman surely has its own trials. Why not avail yourself of the inn to rest a while, Arisen?
We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk. The roads are safer than the brush, but still, we best stay wary. Endeavor to be ever calm in battle. Bide your time, then strike.
Careful! A goblin! Perhaps we'll find ore among the crags that litter this place. We are a vagabond people, born in a drifting world.
Well met, sir.
The encampment was a humble enough place before the attack.
The training grounds are used to instruct the men of the Corps in combat.
We can safeguard your belief. Have your pick. What will it be? Have your pick. What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again soon.
Tis a port crystal, Master.
What meaning do you suppose those stones hold? Be they man or pawn, 'tis hard to do aught alone. Seems this is where the merchants live. It's quite open.
The stairs ahead lead atop the castle walls. From day to night, this area feels completely different.
Well met, sir. It will be my honor to show you the ready charges for the wormhunt. The choice is yours. Certainly. Then here are the details. I have important work for you, though some is of a less urgent nature. The task at hand is just such a case. Will you take it on? As I was setting about to find work for you, I came upon this slate. I know not its origin, nor its age, but the writing it bears is old. So old, our men could only read a few words. Dragon, scar, arisen, heart. What little we know all points to you, sir. Best you should have it. If there's aught of import written there, we need to know. Your task is to find out.
A man in the fields west of Grand Soren knows of the Dragonforged. Mayhap someone who trades in works of art would know something.
Or objects will bear a quest marker.
Said markers also appear on the minimap, and on your full map besides. West of Grand Soren knows of the Dragonforged.
What do I know of the old writings? Less than I know of modern script, and I never even learned me letters. Alas, I'm a man of the sword, not the quill. Ask a scrivener, or a counterfeiter else.
Perhaps the Black Cat's proprietor can read it. He forges such texts, after all. Someone must know something about this matter. Let's ask around. No harm in asking more of the common folk.
We meet again,
buy and sell
We are
items
like to have
regularly.
dealings with the armorer here. for
Perhaps
some
the
time
Black
to
Cat's
come.
proprietor can read it.
Remember to
He
save
forges
enough for
such
lodging.
texts, after all.
Most of the doors are barred tight. For fear of the dragon, perhaps.
Ancient writings? Aye, that's simple enough. If you've the coin, that is. What? Oh, you just want alt red? Let's have a look then. As I said, simple enough. That's dragon there, then scar, arisen, and heart there. The rest is no script, friend, just flourish. This slate's no text. It's a cipher. Like as not, it holds some secret meaning to folk those words relate to. I'm not one of them. I fear that's all I can say, friend. I'm sure you'll find all you need. Anytime.
I believe I've seen a courier taking a break from his rounds near the Fountain Square.
Dragon, Heart, and Scar, is it? Does it have aught to do with that drawing? The figure of Hill-Figure Knoll? You know it, aye? The man drawn upon the hill north of the capital? He bears a scar across the heart. Or the chest, at least.
'Tis a fair distance to Hill-Figure Knoll. Let's prepare well. Someone must know something about this matter. Let's ask around. 'Tis a long road ahead. Let's make ample preparations.
We meet again, friend.
As expected of a residential area, it is much more quiet.
That ladder will see us to the roof.
Searching in this area now.
We may be able to cross from roof to roof. Some corners of the capital can only be reached by crossing the rooftops. The scrivener at the Black Hat here can duplicate objects in your possession. Someone must know something about this matter. Let's ask around.
A journal page, perhaps? A figure. That must be the place.
Him who knows that I know what he seeks to know, knows it well, while he who knows not what I know, or know not. You see me, yes? Then congratulations are due. You have found the man you seek. I am, or was, perhaps like you, a child of man, bound to the dragon. Well met, young Arisen. I am he who was forged by the dragon.
We finally arrived.
Well met, Arisen of the present day. New forged link in the grand chain. You have come seeking meaning for that slate and the words it bears. There is none. None save that it brought you here to me. My form can be discerned only by the true Arisen. I am the Dragonforged. Go now, Tell him that gave you the cipher of what you have heard here.
Sir Maximilian awaits word of what we've learned.
The slate you bear holds no meaning beyond, but take heart. Our meeting shall avail you better than any text could. My form can be discerned. All I know is yours to hear, should you desire it. The beast is called Death Incarnate, the greatest of evils. You will learn when you come to face it that the truth is not so simple. It possesses deep insight to match its cold and steady drive to destruction. And an air of resignation, perhaps, lies beneath its imposing rage. All I know is yours to hear, should you desire it. The Arisen is a child of man, no more, no less. 'Tis said, the Arisen is born whene'er man takes his first true step toward a goal. When the spirit gives rise to action, a man becomes Arisen. Those like us, whose paths lead to the dragon, are known unto the beast as a matter of instinct. Just as it is our own instinct that guides us on. All I know is yours to hear, should you desire it. I am him that was forged in the dragon's fire. I stand astride the bounds of life and death, remaining here that I may pass my knowledge on to the Arisen of each coming age. My battle as the Arisen has spanned 1,000 years, and yet it knows no end. Nor shall it, until the Arisen to follow me strikes the dragon dead. All I know is yours to hear, should you desire it. Ours are bodies marked by the worm, yours and mine. A scar across the chest, to stand as proof of the dragon's claim o'er our hearts. I carved a scarred man into the face of this hill, that it might serve as a beacon to those who bear our mark. It beats yet as does mine, there within the beast. 1,000 years since it was stolen, and yet it beats. As long as the dragon lives, the hearts in its safekeeping know no death. Our kind may die in battle, aye, but neither age nor illness will ever claim us. We have stepped free of this mortal coil, Arisen. All I know is yours to hear, should you desire it.
In the fullness of time, I shall come to know when the time has come. Know that all I know is that I shall know all who know me. I am not but my shadow, though my shadow be not shadow, but myself. I am come here at the end of my journeys, rich in scars and rich of mind. I am Dragonforged, knower of the beast, and known to it in kind. In the fullness of time, I shall come to know when the time has come. Know that all I know is that I shall know all. I am. In the fullness of time, I shall come to know. I accept it gladly.
What's that? Our task is done. To the capital.
Seems it leads into the earth, sir.
The path ends. There's something drawn on the hill. Tis a port crystal.
What
One
meaning
can
do you
reach
suppose
it from
those
anywhere
stones
with the
hold?
use of a magic item.
This is a place quite restful to my kind.
Remember to save enough for lodging.
No surprise. Have your pick. What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again.
Well, I trust.
Are your travel preparations complete?
Well met, sir. Not a text, you say? A cipher crafted to bring you to the Dragonforged. I see. If this man speaks true and is immortal, there's a fair chance he guided his grace as well. Be that the case, his words are well worth heeding, sir. Meet with him as time allows. With luck, he'll lead you to victory as well. It will be my honor to show you the ready charges for the worm hunt. The choice is yours. This is a high honor, Arisen. See you do not take it lightly. Here are the details. Wondrous tidings, Arisen. The Duke is to grant you an audience. His Grace wishes to commend you for your valor and your service to the land. Know, however, that any errand you have taken on will be left to another to complete. You will also be asked to return your writ of permission to join the hunt. If you have aught left undone, pray tend to it afore you come to see the Duke, sir. I must be clear. Your audience with His Grace will put an end to any current tasks, and you will be asked to return your license to the Worm Hunt. Knowing that, are you prepared to see His Grace now? You are quite certain? No tasks left incomplete? No need for the license to the hunt? Understood. Then pray, enter the castle, sir. A guide awaits within to see you to His Grace.
Tonight the fisher knight leaves the humble shores of home for the heady depths of Cart. Pray, let this token from humble Festi garner favour with the leviathans within. Oh, tut tut, no time for thanks, friend. The Duke awaits. Sail on, dear knight, sail on.
Look at the brave knight.
I fear your crown outshines my own. By my command, every road in Francis shall be open to you henceforth as a member of the Worm Hunt. May your efforts help deliver us from the shadow of the dragon. As long as that damnable beast draws breath, I'll fain accept any help on offer. All right.
Arisen. Hail, sir. It seems you truly stand apart from the rest of us. Some sneered when I presented the Hydra's head, said it was your feet alone that won it. In truth, I cannot deny it. I had no hand in it. 'Tis plain fact. But what of the enlistment corps, then? What meaning does our fealty hold? I have no answer to give my men. To give myself. I leave me. I fear I will be well drunk by eve's end. I leave.
The sovereign of this land ill comprehends the urgency of the danger it faces. This eve's empty pomp is ample proof. All gaiety, without a hint of real concern. I'll allow, 'tis well understandable. A people numbed by 2 generations of peace cannot be expected to know true resolve. 'Tis a lesson taught by fire and sacrifice. Pray let His Grace learn before the fire takes all. But I ought not speak in such bold terms before His Grace. I've naught else to say. Pray, excuse me.
Danger stalks the capital even now. Are the rest of you truly blind to that simple truth?
Let us speak another time, sir.
All through my reign, I foresaw the coming of this danger. And so I gathered men into armies, stones into strongholds. I readied for war. And then you, Arisen. You came to us, and the dragon with you. Pray, think on the meaning of that, and of your duty. Carry on in your endeavors for the duchy, Arisen. As long as you've the will to fight, I shall see you are granted the opportunity.
Greetings to you, Arisen. Have you met with my the Duchess Eleanor? Such a beauty, we? Even back in Meloir's court, she was famed for her fair looks. I've had the privilege of tending to her since she was but a child, and still I fawn over her as if she were my own blood. And now, to see the child I hold so close, gone and wed in such a foreign land. Ought to have been a grand wedding, too, I should think. A feast, if nothing else. But with the dragon come, 'tis not the time for such revels. Truly, the mistress has e'er been an unlucky child. Bad enough their marriage should go without celebration. These days, the Duke scarce finds time to speak with her. Oui, with the dragon come, he's important matters to tend to, but still. The man is old, I know, but isn't right to neglect one's own new pride so, if you'll pardon me saying. Bad enough their marriage should go without
Word of your feats has reached us here, sir. You've the worm's own strength to cleft the Hydra's pate in one blow. No doubt you'll prove more than equal to the dragon. I await tell of your next victory.
Ah, the glorious return of the inimitable, the indomitable, the unforgettable! Scratch that last one. Who were you again? I jest, Fisher Knight, for I am a jester. I dare say every man in Grand Sorin knows who you are by now. Your fame is little wonder at the fearsome rate you've solved the duchy's woes. The Arisen nods, they say, and lo, the spheres do shake. And now his grace has you in his direct employ. Your rise to glory is an inspiration, humble knight, and no man looks up to you so much as I. And now his great... Your rise...
The Duke has seemed different of late.
You stand before the Duke. Pray, remember your place.
My. Apologies, dear warrior. But to see a face austere as the castle walls adorned with this still. 'Tis more agreeable than the endlessly dour air of most of my husband's sawn swords. Valor dwells in the heart, after all. The brave ought not need their raiment to speak for their mettle, no? Hail, dear warrior of the lovely helm. I fear I am remiss in asking your name, sir. Arisen? You must forgive me. I fear I am grossly ignorant in matters of war. I had thought all who fought shared the title warrior. But again, you must excuse me. I am Eleanor, come just a few days past as a bride to the Duke. I pray you will serve my lord husband faithfully, Sir Warrior. I presume the crown you bear is a mark of your station as the Arisen? I must apologize for my laughter, good sir. I assure you I meant no disrespect. You would gift me your crown, dear warrior? You are far too kind. I shall cherish it. I shall pray for your safe travels, sir. Until we meet again, dear Arisen. I shall pray for your...
By decree of the Duke, you are to be allowed free passage into the castle. This right extends only to your person, and you are advised to comport yourself fittingly. A grievous breach in conduct will see you removed from the castle, or worse. You will take your orders from the Duke's Chamberlain, Aldous. Speak to him for further instruction. May the Maker see you on to further glory, sir.
How fared your audience with His Grace, Arisen? Aldous Ludric Sorn at your service, sir. I serve as a Chamberlain in the Duke's court. As you may have seen for yourself, it seems His Grace is unwell. In truth, there is worry enough to make any man's head ache, but I fear he ails of worse than worry. Perhaps I ought not speak further on the matter, for my own well-being. I am charged with assigning royal orders, tasks of great import issued by the Duke himself. Pray forgive the bother, but I ask that you come to see me here in the castle whenever circumstances allow you to take on assignment. The future of this war is murky, sir. May your efforts help to bring its end into sight.
Sir Mercedes, acting captain of the enlistment corps, has also come from abroad.
Well, let us pray for a brighter future.
Once our preparations are complete, we ought to meet with Chamberlain Aldous. Salvation in the last champion. The capital swirls with blue breeze.
You know of the witch that lives in those woods?
Aye, they say she understands worm speak, the dragon's own tongue.
That hexer's lived there for many a year. Even as a child, I heard cradle tales of her witchery.
His Grace is keen to seek out the old crone. Even now, he gathers men for a search party. You know more of the witch? Rumors swirl of late. Most on how she speaks with the dragon. Consorts with him more like some say. Others claim she summoned the worm herself. Whatever the case, we could do worse than seek her counsel if she knows aught of the beast. Speak with the soldiers to hear more of the witch. Even now they mount an expedition to find her.
Aye, they say she understands worm speak, the dragon's own tongue.
That hexer's lived there for many a year. Even as a child, I heard cradle tales of her witchery.
Let us hurry to Selene's cottage.
That hexer.
How could anyone suspect little Selene?
This pawn ill likes the sound of witch hunts. Allow me to guide you.
Have you aught to send? It's not easy to lie your way out.
Let us hurry to Selene's cottage.
The forest of Southern Grances are ever shrouded in this thick mist.
Wolves hunt in packs.
If we destroy it, the miasma should clear.
How thick this forest. The wood is uncommon dense. Almost as if it means wolves hunt in packs. Block their lunges and seal.
Now we'll gain the upper hand. Awful help if the phantom takes hold. Stray a few steps, and you'll be well lost. I am possessed! Help me!
Few people are willing to take such risks. I don't believe it.
What's this?
I'll take that.
Is this the right way? Make haste to reach with the light that steals.
All the danger. This room feels quite
Let us watch and wait to attack. Tis a fool who rushes in against an unknown foe. An ally's blow will dislodge the ghost. Someone hurry! Attack!
House magic will serve. I have it! Who rushes in?
Certain cannot feel themselves. Stay
Strength in
close.
numbers, Arisen. Quickly, we must help her.
Hang her! Hang the witch! She conjures a dragon! Damnable hexer! Burn her!
She's in with the dragon! By the Maker!
The rock! Moves!
More devilry! Run! Run!
It's over! I use a spell to expose its weakness.
She ran. A tunnel extends where the golem stood. Let's go find Selene. What's this?
A hidden path? Come, Master. We must find Selene.
Where could she have gone? We must have missed something.
There's Selene. And...
This looks interesting.
So, you are Arisen. This may come as a small surprise, but I know well the path you walk. For you see, I myself was once Arisen. And this girl, Selene, was my pawn. The soul of an Arisen cannot but affect their follower. Given time, the pawn will assume the Arisen's very form. This is the bestowal of spirit, or so I named it. I did not grasp the full meaning of this transfer when first I noticed it. But see well, Selene. See how she resembles me? I pray she can soon live her life as a human true. Age and experience separate us, Arisen, but I know you ken my words. Selene is more than pawn now. She yearns to choose the course of her life, free from the will of others. If you can aid in this, there may yet be a future for her.
Treasure, perhaps?
A grave?
If you can aid in this, there may yet be a future for her.
I thank you for your kindness.
Let's have a look.
I am sorry, Arisen. You share in my troubles through no fault of your own. Some part of me has long known I was, in truth, a pawn. I do not age or die as others. And always I found making my own decisions difficult. Gran gifted me a portion of her very soul. It was a kindness I can never repay. At first, I knew not how to use this gift. But now I have met you. My pawn print.
Yes, I see it now. In truth, I had long thought as much. The ways of pawns and humans are so very close.
Can I truly live? Can I be human?
You can, Selene. The bestowal of spirit granted you by heart. As you learned of the world, you filled this heart with feelings of your own. Horns are but shadows of life, doomed to forever echo out across the rift. But soon you will be freed of this unending cycle. Then will your horns belong to you alone. Then will you speak with your own voice.
My own voice. I would be with you. Please, Arisen, say that I might stay in your village, under your roof. I want dearly for a place I can feel safe.
We need be distracted from our quest by fear for Selene, no further.
Arisen and polished.
Please, Arisen, I want...
What's that?
What's this?
We need be distracted from our quest by fear for Selene, no further.
It is a curious stone, is it not? Please, be more cautious.
There is no need to be so reckless, Master.
Let's have a look. Forest. The wood is uncommon dense, almost as if it means to hide out away.
It is a place rich in valuable resources. The woman who rests here was once an
If it isn't the Arisen, what brings you to such a place, sir? Myself, I've come to rest from my travels, though it seems I've chosen the wrong place for a leisurely stroll. If it isn't the Arisen, myself... That slate you carry looks like aught of value, or scholarly interest at the least. If you want those strange writings read, you best seek a man of letters. A priest, perhaps. Helping the masses is their calling, after all. You'll likely get your information, and free of cost at that. It would be my pleasure to help you myself, though I fear my rates are a bit higher. No, as you like then.
I'll take that.
Why not bring that slate to a man of the cloth, sir? Might be they could decipher it. Don't let me keep you. I've a mind to rest here a while longer.
You're at a disadvantage fighting in the marsh.
I'll scale it and strike from above! Strength in numbers,
priest or monk about the tablet. This is a place quite restful to my kind. Are your travel preparations complete?
Where shall we head?
The village chapel.
A lovely chapel.
What I can help you with?
Waiting. Priest from what...
Text upon a tablet, and found amid the dangers of the wood, no less. Your bravery is a wonder, sir. I dearly wish I could tell you its meaning, but I fear I am yet early in my studies as a priest. Sad to say, all I can tell you for certain is that the text resembles worm-speak. Have you perchance been north, past the capital, to the place they call Hillfigure Knoll? I have heard rumor of a man there able to speak the language of dragons. True or no, 'tis a start.
Hillfigure Knoll takes its name from the grand drawing it bears. The Dragonforged of Hillfigure Knoll ought to know of it. There's something drawn on the hill.
Is there naught you have to show me, Arisen? For I have seen it, a cipher, void of meaning unto itself, but of vital importance. The sign of those bound to the dragon, and through it to one another. Bring it here. That tablet, then it has presented itself to you as well, Arisen of the present day. I held it once myself, though it knew a different form then. 'Tis the Arisen's bond, an oath given form. It has shown itself to each Arisen in turn since time immemorial, ever changing its guise. Perhaps it is a test of sorts, though it appears a humble tablet now. It will take on the form best suited to you when the time is come. Then the Arisen's bond has chosen its form. For you, it is become a ring. Take it. 'Tis the symbol of an oath that will bind you to what you hold most dear. That it chose a ring for its shape stands proof that other people are what you hold most dear. Make no mistake. The one you vouchsafe this ring to will be bound to you most powerfully. Whether that bond will be your shield or your undoing depends upon you. Therein lies the nature of the test. I considered any bond with another being as a seed of doom for the Arisen. I feared them for a weakness, and feared weakness above all. And so I cast all ties aside, and rose against the dragon in solitude, to this end. Even now, I know not what I ought have done different, how I ought have faced my weakness. Perhaps that doubt, above all, explains why I fell short. Edmun, did you speak the name Edmun? 'Tis the name of the Arisen came before you. I know not how he turned away the dragon. I bade him follow his instinct, same as I have bidden you. That is all our kind can do, Arisen of the present day. Continue forth from that first step, and never look back. 'Tis our duty, though my own path stopped short, leaving me to linger on, an unsightly revenant. 'Tis our duty and our fate, though my...
The Arisen's bond. Whoe'er you gift it to will forever be linked to you. Tis a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item. Be they man or pawn, 'tis hard to do aught alone. Once our preparations are complete, we ought meet with Chamberlain Aldous. So quiet.
I'd imagine one will never tire of this place.
I hear no end of praise. Audience, have your pick. What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again soon.
Here we can rest, manage inventory and skills, and so on. Once our preparations are complete, we ought to meet with Chamberlain. I'd imagine one would never tire of this place.
Well, let us pray for a brighter future.
Fear naught should we lose our way, Master. Your map will serve us.
came here to the Abbey in hopes they might find me worthy to send on to the Grand Cathedral in Aldring. No place holds so much wisdom concerning the dragon as there. While I am here, I train as a sister of the faith. I'm to gather flowers. They say I've talent as a healer, that if I labor hard enough, They say I'll learn to grant blessings upon others through flowers. I fear I am a poor judge of such things. Still, what say you, cousin? 'Tis said a blessing of flowers leaves the recipient awash with joyous feeling. Any luck? Though in truth, 'tis the Mother Superior here I must convince of my abilities, and the priests. I must show them I've an aptitude as a healer. But as I said before, I've little notion what to expect. Could I ask you to give a flower to someone and tell me of their response? Give that flower to someone afore it wilts, won't you, cuz? I've prayed over it hard enough to give even the Mother Superior a start. I only hope the blessing reaches the recipient.
Is this one of Keena's flowers? No, surely not. To imbue the bloom with such energy after such a short time. 'Tis enough to make me doubt my senses. Pray, have the priest in Grand Soren or Cassidus take a look. In truth, she may yet pass the great cathedral's gates earlier than not.
Let's bring a flower to a priest as well, that he might appraise Keena's skill.
Come now, Master. There'll be no harm in helping you.
Tis a port crystal.
What
One
meaning
can
do you
reach it
suppose
from
those
anywhere
stones
with the
hold?
use of a magic item. Be they man or pawn, 'tis hard to do aught alone. Once our preparations are complete, we ought to meet with Chamberlain Orders. Seems this is where the merchants live. 'Tis quite open. Seems the castle walls are reached by a flight of stairs ahead. These stairs serve as a useful opening.
Best we gift Keena's flowers soon, Master.
Well, I hope so. She trains in the blessing of flowers, does she? And she bears the gifts of a healer. How wonderful. I should like to see her handiwork. One look at such a flower is enough to glean the power of they who blessed it. This is Keena's, then? How marvelous. It would seem she is gifted indeed. Perhaps it will not be so long before the Mother Superior writes the mainland on Keena's behalf. To think on it gives me joy. It was the Maker's hand guided her here to our church. I know it.
Keena will be eager to hear what the priest had to
I've
say.
learned what to do in this quest.
Perhaps it will not be so long before the Mother Superior... To think on it...
Fear naught should we lose our way, Master. Your map will serve us.
You delivered the flower. And what did the father say? Then they acknowledge my skill as a healer. I knew I was right to have come here. If I continue at this pace, I am sure to earn transfer to the Great Cathedral. I swear I will. Then I shall learn more of the dragon to aid in your journey. I hear naught but ill rumors. Men speak whispers that Arisen are simply fodder for the dragon. Whispers that you act as a sacrifice for others who hope to gauge the beast's strength. They say you're naught but a tool, just as the pawns.
By the looks of it, it is a grand and sturdy fortress.
He's far stronger than a common
That was hardly a warm-up.
He wants a hiding spots in the forest.
More than that.
He's far stronger than a common goblin. His oil!
Guess we chose our path carefully.
Careful! A goblin! So rich in resources.
This passage links South and Central Grances.
Look at these goblin tracks. They are troublesome in groups. We near the beast's nest. Head softly.
Monsters arisen! Ready yourself! There's a far cry from the road.
The tail is severed! We need but sever the tail!
Master. We journey through goblin territory.
What purpose do you suppose those men...
Pray, remember the item I asked you find? It's not urgent, but I do hope you might yet locate it. Well, enough of that. To business, then. That's it. Amazing. As I've come to expect from the likes of you, sir. In thanks, I offer a further discount on your bill. Now, let us talk of business. You... Now, pray, come. Traveling about, like how nothing stays in one place. My blackguard father, least of all. Now, let us talk of business. Now, pray. Seems... Now, let us... Now, let us talk of pray. Call again soon. Seems something's lost or loath to be found anew. Now, let us talk... Now, pray. Seems... Now, let us... Now, pray, call... Seems... Now, let us... Now, pray. Seems... Now, let us... Now, pray, call... Seems... Now, let us... Now, pray. Seems something... Now, let... Now, pray. In truth, sir, you are my finest patron. Whenever I've requested aid, you lent it without question. I feel I can trust you. Perhaps the time is right to reveal what I am truly searching for. I never knew my father. He disappeared while I was yet in my mother's belly. Truth be told, he's just as likely dead by now. Yet, the question haunts me still. What could so vex a man that he might desert his unborn child? I have no desire to weigh the right of his actions. I seek only the cause behind them. Thus did I become a peddler, that I could wander the land in search of clues. Pray, if you should come across any trace of my father, some record of his travels, or a diary perhaps, I would ask you bring it to me. I found naught in all my years of searching, but perhaps you might succeed where I failed. Fair sense tells me otherwise, but yet I hold out hope. Now, let us talk of business. You'd be a fool not to have a... Now, pray.
Seems this place has never been touched by man.
Fear not should we lose our way, Master. Your map will serve us.
We meet... Happy coincidence to find you here, Arisen.
Well, let us pray for a...
salesman truly has its own trials.
Are your travel preparations complete?
Hello.
We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk.
The roads are safer than a brush, but still, you best stay wary.
Careful! A goblin!
Endeavor to be
A hobgoblin arisen! Be wary!
They're a threat from where you are! It'll take more than that!
We have triumphed.
Tis safest on the roads.
Perhaps we'll find ore among the crags that litter this place. The Duke could stand to commission some new roads.
Well sturdy, this place.
We are a vagabond people, born in a drifting world.
If you find combat struggling, it may behoove you to adjust your party.
The training grounds are used to instruct the men of the corps in combat. It is closed. Seems we need dispensation to pass.
Seems this place has never been touched by man.
Fear naught should we lose our way, Master. Your map will serve us.
How did the day find you? Were raised with Kina, were you not? I would ask a service of you on her behalf. Make her bless you, my child. As you know, Kina is well devoted to the church. She has distinguished herself here, in her studies and duties both. So it is at long last that her fervent wish has come true. She is granted transfer to the Grand Cathedral in the mainland. It is a great honor for our humble abbey. We are aglow with pride. We wish to bestow upon Kina a gift of blessed items that the Maker may shield her on her journey. But alas, we find ourselves without certain sacred materials required for the blessing. As her friend since childhood, we can think of none more suited to gather these items. I would also ask you hold this errand secret from Kina. We hope to surprise her with the gift on the morning of her departure.
An abbey?
The materials can be found within the catacombs. I understand these self-same materials are readily available in processed form throughout our capital. The gold required, however, is formidable, and we feel the task worthy of a more personal touch besides. I have no doubt Kina's desire to visit the Grand Cathedral owes much to your role as Arisen. Acolytes of the Faith have long studied the dragon there. Doubtless she hopes to discover some means to aid you. Some call it folly to attempt the long journey to the mainland with the dragon about. But I disagree. Knowledge is the light on our path to conquering this evil. It must never be abandoned. The materials can be found.
Now, where were they selling charms? Grand Soren? No, 'twas in the catacombs, right?
Kina, was it? Seems the girl's taken with the idea of training at the Grand Cathedral. We're mates, you and I, hmm? Well, perhaps I'll take the girl there myself. Don't look so worried, friend. Kina, was it? Don't look...
Buy it with coin in the markets, or with... Deal. Category. It is your choice.
'Tis a port crystal, Master.
What meaning do you suppose those stones hold?
This is a place quite restful for mankind.
Once our preparations are complete, we ought to meet with the Chamberlain orders. Seems this is where the merchants live. It's more desert.
Armorers trade in a wide variety of weapons.
You humans certainly do make a lot of expressions. The mild weather year-round makes Grancis well-suited for human life. We might find such a thing for sale in Grand Soren's markets. I've come to feel more at peace when the captain is in sight.
Castle walls? Or the ruins of such?
War has not been kind to this place.
Get him!
Armed bandits arisen! There, Master! They attack in quick succession!
Oh, I didn't expect to find you here. Though in truth, you could well say the same of me. I'm sorry. I know I caused you worry. But I've glad tidings. At long last, I'm granted leave to the Grand Cathedral. Thoughts of your plight consumes my days. But now I may finally discover some means to aid you. All the faith knows of the dragon can be found at the Grand Cathedral. I pray you support my decision to go. Thank you. I feel I must go, both for your sake and my own. In my heart of hearts, I always knew you would support me. Is that not why you helped Sister Claris gather items for a blessing? Yes, I heard. But please do not let slip that I know. She does so love her little surprises. I do wish you would stay close. Shall we?
Tis nemesis to all hearts! Don't allow it to possess you. All consciousness ends once it takes hold. We must end this quickly. Tis nemesis to all hearts.
If it takes longer, it takes death. Did it? This quest.
I shall see you at the Abbey anon. Make her speed your steps.
That was what the Mother Superior needed for Keena's gift, Arisen.
Seems this place has never been touched by man.
Fear not should we lose our way, Master. No man will serve us.
How did I have no doubt Keena's desire to visit the Grand Cathedral owes much to your role as Arisen. Acolytes of the Faith have long studied the dragon there. Doubtless she hopes to discover some means to aid you. Some call it folly to attempt the long journey to the mainland with the dragon about. But I disagree. Knowledge is the light on our path to conquering this evil. It must never be abandoned. My thanks, Arisen. This is all we required. We shall begin the blessing at once. May the Maker's light shine always upon you. Well, sister, the time is near. Our time together has been short, and yet you have become so very dear to the Abbey.
You make me feel quite small, sister. To quit the Abbey for my own reasons seems altogether selfish now.
Nonsense, child. It warms my heart to send one of our own to the Grand Cathedral. Afore you depart, I would have you take this. A gift from all of us.
Oh, my! So this is why you spent such long hours afield. It is wonderful. I cannot imagine the effort it took to craft. My steps will be lighter knowing I bear the support of such fine friends. Pray, wait for me. I shall return to help as soon as I might. Also, I would give you this. It is a small thing, hardly equal to all you've done for me, but Listen to me. It seems there's nary a parting I can't turn painful. I shall return to you. I swear it.
Keena's fierce resolve is a welcome spur to examine our own faith with fresh eyes. A heart kept pure and faithful need never fear, no matter the state of the world around us. Do you miss her, sir? Keena will make a fine novice to the faith. I ask only that you keep her in your prayers. Since ancient times, the doors of the faith have been open to Arisen as they go about their work. I know not if we can aid your quest, but we shall try with all our strength. The dragon is evil turned scale and bone. None can rest until it is defeated. We shall pray for your safe passage, Arisen.
It is known as the Shadow Fort, built to...
How's the day find you?
This looks interesting. The goblin stockpile must be close. Leave no corner unsearched. So many!
We'll run for a single charge! This looks interesting.
Get it!
Goblin!
Knock it to the ground, and its shield is useless.
Goblins ill like fire!
Goblins will heat against the cold.
I need to use those to you.
They grew frenzy!
We're unified!
You triumphed.
Strength in numbers, Arisen. Our strength brought us victory.
I fear we'll find something waiting.
The gate stands open, but I'm loath to simply walk in.
Who built this chamber?
I've learned
It is not the work of nature alone.
Goblin!
Snatch up any toughness you may free!
support crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item. This is a place quite restful to my kind. Once our preparations are complete, we ought to meet with Chamberlain Aldous.
Here now, warrior such as yourself seeks always finer weapons, yeah? If you aid me in a small matter, you shall have access to weapons both fearsome and powerful. What do you say? Excellent. So, have you heard tell of the master weaponsmith in these parts? His talent is without measure, but he's stubborn as a plough beast and sells only to a chosen circle of clients. To such patrons, he gifts an idol to make his favour known. I must gain such an icon and access to his wares no matter what the cost. It's often been said you possess a talent for discovery. Secure me a figurine, and I shall provide weapons the likes of which you have never dreamed. What say you? Will you help? The master works all, you can't go wrong. Come again.
Going about this.
I hear no end of have your pick. Any? What will it be today? What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again soon.
I'd imagine one would never tire of this place.
An idol. By the Maker. Give it here. Yeah, this'll do nicely. I shall make for the weaponsmith with all speed. Your efforts will not go unrewarded, Arisen. When next we speak, you shall find my selection quite more to your liking. The master works all, you can't go wrong. Come again.
This place holds its share of shadows. You'll find all manner of shops here.
Well, hello. Hail, Arisen. Looking dour as ever, I see. I've a proposal that might put some cheer in those cheeks. Will you hear me? Well, it's like this. A peddler is only as good as her suppliers. For my own part, being both clever and beautiful, I've little trouble keeping an inventory. But contentment leads to failure, so I seek new weaponsmiths to supply my shop. I have a certain one in mind, a man of singular talent, but caustic temperament. Much as you, in truth. The smith refuses audience with all but select clients. And upon such clients he bestows an idol, so as to prove his favor. If I can recover such a figurine, I would have singular right to peddle his wares in these parts. There is no cost I will not bear to gain this icon. So what say you, Arisen? Will you retrieve an idol for me? This is a job most suited to your talents. I pray you will not fail me in it. You'll find naught but the finest wares here. Thank you very much.
The scrivener, the Black Hat here, can duplicate all...
Ah, an idol! Wonderful! I was right to trust in you for this. An icon bestowed upon only the most valued customers. It bears a curious look, almost mystical, would you agree? The weaponsmith will see me now, and no delay. What a coup for my humble shop! You've done me a great service, Arisen. I shall plan to repay the favor when next I receive new inventory. Until then, may the Maker guide your steps. You'll find naught but the fun. Thank you very much.
This shop will see to your hair, should you be of a mind to have it styled.